Dr. Hari Prasad Kanoria, the Chairman, World Confluence of Humanity, Power and Spirituality, Reverend Swami Saviranandaji Maharaj, General Secretary, Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission, Belur, Shri Hemant Kanoria, Vice Chairman of the Confluence, Shri Sunil Kanoria, the other Vice Chairman of the Confluence, Srimati Madhumati Maitra, the anchor, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen, and friends from the media. I am happy to be here at this inaugural session of the 11th World Confluence of Humanity, Power and Spirituality, organized by Universal Spirituality and Humanity Foundation. This is a timely initiative, and I must congratulate all who have taken up this initiative of building a such Bharat, an India that stands glorified through spirituality, devotion to work, welfare, humanity, righteousness, and self-governance. This can be an essential complement for a Swachh Bharat, Swasth Bharat, and Shikshit Bharat. India has always laid great emphasis on spirituality in life. Vedas, the most ancient book in the world, and Upanishads are full of messages for spirituality and humanity. From ancient times to modern age, India has been a beacon among nations when it comes to spiritual leadership. Throughout our history, and even now, we have been blessed with great spiritual thinkers and teachers such as Lord Shri Krishna, Lord Ram, Buddha, Mahavir, Ashok, Kabir, Guru Nanak, Ramakrishna Paramhans, Swami Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi, and the like many more. This is a nation where Dharmarajya existed at one time. This is also the country that fought its battle for freedom and attained independence using non-violence to a great effect. This enormosity and rich heritage is one of our greatest strengths. So what is spirituality for us? To me, spirituality is not merely worshipping in a chosen way, but also living by the values we have always upheld throughout our history. Embracing diversity with unity, which is open and inclusive, living by virtues of tolerance and acceptance, striving for achievement, for personal growth, for balance, and for a deeper meaning that have always epitomized our culture and traditions. Our philosophers and spiritual guides have always spoken of the need to strive to achieve a higher level of being, to strive towards self-actualization and being compassionate, humane, and selfless. As changes are taking place in the political, economic, and socio-cultural landscape around us, it seems incumbent upon the influential business community and all far-sighted organizations to lend weight to the concept of spirituality, bringing together business leaders and the activities for attaining the overdue goal of actualizing the potential of 1.25 million people in India, especially the youth, women, intelligentsia, and the marginalized. Our path to greatness as a country will be through embracing our rich spiritual heritage based on bedrock of values that have been part of our culture for centuries. As we strive for economic and developmental upliftment, we need to ensure that we remain connected to our values and culture to guide us to grow in a way that makes us rich in spirit and wisdom also, and strive for a higher consciousness. Such an effort augurs well for business, for the nation, and for the world. Humanity, harmony, peace, interfaith harmony, creation of wealth, elimination of poverty are the essence of this confluence. Truth was there at the beginning of the universe. Truth alone will be there at the end of the universe. Today also, truth is there. Such, that is truth, is the basis of our existence. It was never created and cannot be destroyed. Truth is the basis of every religion. Time has come to make spirituality as the basis of our education, our public life, and personal life. It will make our society and our governance more humane and more caring. Swami Vivekananda said, I quote, manifest spirituality within you. Mark, if you give up spirituality, the result will be that in 3 generations you will be extinct, unquote. The confluence or the convergence of ideas and principles to build on the strong and wide sense of spirituality that permeates the personal lives of millions across the globe. Eminent scholars from various walks of society came together with a belief that the fundamentals of universal spiritualism can be inherited into the workplace in order to benefit the society and humanity at large. Businesses are increasingly becoming core sources of community for people in societies. Business leaders are also recognizing the aspirations of employees in the course of businesses, and spirituality is becoming a very important aspect of life. The message of spirituality is find delight in hard work with devotion and righteousness. God is the giver. Share fruits of hard work. Be noble. Perform noble deeds diligently. Be happy. Make others happy. Have hearts full of generosity, kindness, and love. Arise, awake, work at the knocking of the dawn, enlighten the souls with divine words, enjoy riches, sharing with all. In the last century, humanity has made phenomenal material progress, but at the cost of moral and spiritual degradation. This has been evident by both increase in corruption in our workplace and moral decay in our society. It is manifested in the form of greed, corruption, stress, violence against women, exploitation of the poor. Spiritualism is the path to self-consciousness. The lure of material success in a competitive world sometimes becomes so strong that it overpowers one's senses and makes him blind to what is right and what is wrong. It is spiritualism that can help one stick to the path of righteousness. One must not renounce his duty or work, but renounce the desire for the fruits thereof. Spirituality in workplace has to be driven from the top of the management of any business entity. By invoking or arousing the spiritual climate, the business managers can promote organizational commitment and thus improve upon individual performance by developing internal capabilities in their employees. Spirituality helps to ignite self-governance from within, sustainability, creativity, principles, vocations, and sincerity in work, which are the prime factors for restoring trust and confidence in the new idea of India rooted in our culture. We are living in exciting times and a moment of history when we are at the cusp of responding to resounding call of Swami Vivekananda. I again quote, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached, unquote. We in India have always taken spirituality as being integral to humanity. If the two meet together, a different kind of power emerges. Spirituality is far more important than any other aspect of human mind. A spirituality developed human being will be far happier and peaceful than any other. He will not indulge in activities which could damage the society. Developing a person spiritually, bringing about the transformation of individual human beings, will bring about the transformation of society at large and will bring peace and happiness. We find changes taking place in the politico-economic and socio-cultural landscape around us. With the steady transformation of global perception about India's potential as a world power in progress, it seems incumbent upon the influential business community and all far-sighted organizations to lend weight to the efforts for honest devotion to duty. We must continue to honor organizations who have demonstrated spirituality at work by explaining how they have imbibed the qualities of work with devotion and righteousness. I hope the conference will ensure devotion and righteousness at work and self-governance, resulting into growth and welfare of all while following simplicity and austerity at work. This is a beginning where we can gain inspiration and guidance to move ahead and create an environment of cosmic cooperative existence and interdependence. It is obligatory on the part of the influential business community, rather for all far-sighted organizations to lend support to spirituality at work with harmony facet. India is a youthful country. With such a huge percentage of the youth, it has the capability to change not only its own, but the fate of the entire world. Spirituality is the strength of India. The capsule idea of India today is to make the nation united, strong, and prosperous. In this challenging endeavor, the influential business community has a vital role to play as a catalyst by leading and doing. My best wishes to the organizers for propagating the message of work hard with righteousness, harmony, peace, realizing the care for humanity, which is essence of all religion. Spirituality ignites divinity in all. With these words, I conclude. Thank you for inviting me here. Thank you. Jai Bharat.